We know every year thousands of refugees are forced to make tough decisions about leaving their homes behind, rebuilding their lives in a new country.
From war to famine, even poverty, there's a number of reasons people opt for a fresh start. Fox 8's Madison Forsey introduces us to a group in the Triad that's assisting refugees who are starting a new life with help from a community foundation.
The destructive war in Ukraine has forced an estimated 6.5 million people from their homes. And in Gaza, entire cities have been laid to ruins in the war between Israel and Hamas, leaving hundreds of thousands of people without a home or even food and water. Civilians in Sudan have fled the violence for over 20 years, oftentimes risking their lives to try to cross into neighboring countries that are not equipped to help them. But a group here in North Carolina is doing what they can to help these refugees. World Relief Triad helps these refugees as well as other vulnerable immigrants rebuild their lives in a new country.
We are a refugee resettlement agency, so that means that we are assisting refugee families as they arrive in the United States, everything from housing to jobs to sometimes health care and other needs that they may have as they are newcomers to our community.
World Relief has been operating in the Triad for 35 years and helps settle about 400 people each year. These refugees come from the Middle East, Africa, as well as Southeast Asian countries like Burma and Myanmar. These refugees face many challenges.
Some of them are in very vulnerable situations because they don't know the language, they don't have legal status or the right to kind of be in the country. And so that poses a lot of difficulties for them and continuing to live in instability.
That's where World Relief comes in. They help those seeking to resettle, adapt to living in the U.S. They want to set these families up for success, even helping to translate qualifications.
To get the qualification they need, doctors, lawyers, or engineers, which we've had a couple of them, and even now we're still having some that are coming. So whenever they've spent over 6 years of their life studying, and then they move over to the U.S. just to find out they can't do anything with their degrees.
But the first step is usually getting them speaking and understanding English. For those classes, World Relief partners with local community colleges like GTCC and Forsyth Tech. But these classes go beyond just learning the language. They also offer classes to help people land jobs.
This is to prepare them on the reality of what it's like living in this new country, what they should expect in terms of applying for jobs, and most importantly, how they should pay their taxes.
A recent grant from the Community Foundation is helping develop these and other community partners that set up these refugees for success, and some even return to the agency.
In 1992, I had to flee from my country because of ethnic conflict there.
Don Gurung is World Relief's community engagement manager and knows what refugees go through. After fleeing his native Bhutan, he lived in Nepal in a refugee camp for nearly 20 years before he was able to come to America with his family.
So in 2012, I started working here in October. I started working as a caseworker. So since then, I've been working all the time here, and I love working here. They're here and they are in the totally new country, new system, new laws. Everything new for them. They don't know anything. So at that time, being an example and then giving them all kind of possible life ahead and success ahead, and giving them all the reality, and they get more encouraged.
What also helps is the engagement from the diverse community that High Point has to offer. With groups from all over the world, refugees are able to find help integrating and connecting.
There are communities here from all around the world that people can plug in with and connect and have even that shared language and shared cultural background sometimes. So that does help in people's journey towards self-sufficiency and integration.
But World Relief is by their side every step of the way. Madison Forsey, Fox 8 News.
To find out more information or to learn how you can help, visit World Relief Triad's website. We'll post the link along with this story at myfox8.com. Look in the Fox 8 Spotlight section for Community Foundation.